one with a real OGs. I'm a SMB, you're a SMB. Yeah, you know me. I'm a SMB.
All right, GM everyone, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day so far. Once again, this is the weekly Monkey Town Hall where we get together to run through some of the latest updates of the DAO as well as welcome our new members to the family. And this week, we decided to run things a little bit differently because over the last 24 hours, we did something really, really exciting. It wasn't exactly something that was planned for, to be very, very candid and honest, so that we don't take credit for things that, we didn't exactly plan for. But, when they say, as the stars all align, sometimes things just turn out, in a manner which is just so beautiful that you can never ever imagine what it would be if Twitchy was a Duco wheel and went all in on a certain token that he is so crazy about. But in any case, usually we run Town Hall by starting through, with our newsletter. But this week, we're going to share with you, if you haven't already realized, this is the announcement. The SMB Gen 3 number 2. There is literally maybe just one number 2, if anything. And this is like in my opinion, I'm very, very biased. This is the monkey. This is quite literally the monkey. Well, Apple spell check couldn't hold us back at all. And I wanted to share this with everybody because this is quite literally, an iconic monkey that we picked up. We do have some exciting announcement for this. The monkey is going to be a representation of something bigger, and most importantly, it's going to most likely be the icon that is most representative of the SMB collective. And we are just super proud and very, very happy that we have been given the opportunity to basically own a piece of this grill of grills, if anything. And we all probably know, as collectors of JPEGs, there is a very, very limited, number of, pieces of monkeys, especially when you're looking at those with 0 attributes. I think there's probably only a handful, like 1 to 3 of them, if anything. And this one is gonna be owned by MonkeDAO, or it is already owned by MonkeDAO. And you can pretty much, consider this to be voted for God knows how long. But it's going to open up a lot of very exciting, fun, new opportunities when it comes to experimentation, etc. Every time when we are, churning out certain content, we can now freely use the monkey basically for any, merch, any related products, any strategic activations. When we are working with partners, etc., we can safely extend the usage of this, the IP of this monkey, which is the monkey, to our partners that we work with as well. So that's really, really exciting. We are super excited for this. I do want to give a huge recognition to Stroll for helping to broker the deal, because Stroll was the one that brought this to our attention, this opportunity all in all. And he was also the one that helped us, make this happen. He basically facilitated the whole negotiation process and made this possible. And of course, with a little bit of speed and hopefully calculated decision that we managed to undertake here in a timely manner, this was entirely then made possible. So please join us in welcoming SMB Gen 2 number 2, the monkey, to the MonkeDAO family. This is already successfully, transferred to the Squads multisig, and they are part of the SMB, or rather the MonkeDAO SMB lineup of Gen 3s that we have collected, and most possibly the icon of the entire, strategic monkey reserve that we have already built up. All right. So there's that. This is why we decided to do it a little bit differently. All right. So now that we have gotten the highlight out of the way, it's time to get back to regular monkey business. So let's run through the newsletter this week. So this week's newsletter is the 160th edition, and it does look a little bit interesting. Instead of the usual one picture that we always highlight for our newsletter, this week is just full of monkey meetups, and it would be a huge disservice. And if let's say we were to just feature any one of these, monkey photos or monkey groups that came together IRL. So, the newsletter team decided, hey, why not, let's just feature everybody. Now, and nothing is more heartening than seeing fellow monkeys come together. So feel free to go check it out. I think there were, monkeys across Europe, across East Denver, Vancouver as well. Well, North America, there were already two meetups happening in UK as well. I think Apps hosted the UK monkey meetup, got the UK monkeys together. Shout out to Apps as well. And also, if you are interested in hosting your own meetups, please be reminded that MonkeDAO, we do have the local chapters initiative. The local chapters initiative today has expanded to as many as 20 different local chapters. Through these local chapters, you will each find an appointed local ambassadors. The local ambassadors can be your gateway to hosting all these events. If you need any information on how to get organized, etc., look for your local chapters ambassador. But of course, if you do not have a local chapter yet in your city, know that it's really, really easy to start a local chapter. All you need to do to tap on to the monkey meetup grant is to get 5 monkeys together. But to start an official local chapter, we usually request you to put 10 monkeys in a group, 10 monkeys who are ideally all from the same city or around the same area, to be able to come together and let myself, Stro, or any of the executive members know, and we'll be more than happy to help set you up. All right, so that's the monkey meetup side. Always great to see monkeys come together. All right, so back to the Town Hall TLDR. This is one of the quickest way to get quickly updated around anything and everything that you need to know around the Town Hall, especially. If you are available, of course, we always encourage folks to come here and experience the monkey vibes for yourself, experience the monkey family, come and hang out with your fellow monkeys. Most importantly, every Friday at 12 p.m. EST, we will be here without fail. All right. But of course, we know that, some of us may end up having real human jobs, which, often end up taking away some time from us, which make us really, really hard to attend this town hall live. And that's entirely, all right. So if you do find yourself, not being able to attend the town hall live, just take note that, you have the option to catch up via recording. Our amazing town hall team continues to record every single session of the town hall and make them available usually within the 12 hours after the town hall is concluded. And so we do have our MonkeDAO YouTube channel. If you go to our MonkeDAO YouTube, you'll find every session of the town hall recorded. And so you get everything that you need to know. And with a little bit of AI help and a little bit of transcript, on the YouTube, you can also get a text update equivalent. But if you want it in point form, there is no better way to do it than coming into our MonkeDAO Discord. Use the command !townhall TLDR. All right. And if you are ever lost, just take note that you can always ping Super Simon anytime. He can give you all the commands that you need, all 6,900 commands within MonkeDAO. All right, so we also have a section this week that talks about recent recap, all things MonkeDAO, as we highlighted, a couple of times as well, and also on the slightly more public spaces last week. The elections just concluded. Take note that the election happens once a year at the very least. Of course, in the event of some, unforeseen leadership changes or whatever, that could be, a chance in which elections could still be called. But, otherwise, the general annual election exercise, as the name suggests, lasts for 12 months for these appointed positions. There's also the reminder that, was put out around the SIMD 228 vote. That I think Moonsetter also similarly put out a post a couple of days ago asking for committee input. So most of us, if you are following X, you should be aware of a hotly debated proposal up right now concerning the Solana itself. Since we actually do operate a validator as well, we also have the ability to vote on this proposal. And, we have, as a result, put out the post calling for everybody to provide your input on what you think is best. Of course, there are a couple of posts that have been cited as well that aims to provide a better, overview in terms of what each option entails. So feel free to go check it out if you're curious around what this entire thing is all about. You just want to talk to Moon Settler, feel free to ping him anytime. And well, basically 24/7, he's always around to talk to you about anything validator. And of course, not forgetting our amazing contributor and our lead, our lead for validator, Henko. He's arguably, one of the most in tune folks with the validator operations as well. So feel free to go, check it out and talk to them especially. All right. And so, yes, I think one of the key highlight is about the collection of the monkey. I think the newsletter team were very on time this week. They were even able to include this, and I know we said this for a good like 5 to 10 minutes already earlier. But this was a huge, huge, huge strategic move, and we are just so excited that this was actually possible at all. All right. So Monkey IRL events, Web3, Solana, and Monkey events, what better way to really experience for yourself what the Premier Web3 Country Club is like than to be part of an IRL event. And also, I think one thing that has always been really, really unique about Solana is the community angle. I think when you actually, end up sort of joining one of these IRL events, you realize that, Solana events or Solana sort of organized conferences, etc., always have a very strong sort of association with the community social layer. And no matter what events that you go to, especially the MonkeDAO events, it's always like one huge, homecoming of, a family, a home away from home. So we always encourage folks, if you're wondering around, just thinking about how to get involved, how to get started, and especially if you're new to MonkeDAO, joining one of these IRL events is arguably the best way to be part of the community and to just get yourself fully immersed to be part of them. All right. So there are many, many events. Of course, Solana Apex, Founders Retreat, 2 coffees and a beer, which honestly, I'm still a little bit curious around why this combination, but that's a story for another day. If you want to debate over this, we can talk about this. Product Highlight Cruise Paris. Wow. These events are definitely going a notch higher every single time. Imagine going through Product Highlight on a cruise in Paris. Wow, that's just really, really impressive. Oh, and also there's a Solana Spain tour. Feel free to go check it out. I think, we had the opportunity to support them as well. I'm very excited to, unofficially, officially share with everyone that, some of us may be at Solana Crossroads. If there are monkeys who will be in Solana Crossroads, get ready. We will most likely organize a side event. And Simon, can you please stop sending me DMs? I can't focus on what Jamie is saying. Santi, that would be 3 so for me to read out that comment. Please make sure you make your payment later. But Simon, please stop sending DMs. All right. Okay. Jokes aside, Solana Crossroads. We have also been informed by the amazing team, the STEP team, which is part of the Monkey family now as well, that they will be supporting us as part of the Solana Crossroads agenda. So extremely grateful and thankful to them for the opportunity. Myself, I will be there. Most likely we'll have a few other team members, 1 or 2 other team members. We are hoping to, get a side event spun out at least for monkeys who will be in town. So if you plan to be at Solana Crossroads, just take note. Feel free to check it out eventually when we have more information ready. We will share it in the next, in the relevant threads as well as the Telegram groups as well. I believe we should already have a group for Solana Crossroads, and Simon can help us share it. If you plan to be in town, just get ready to join us, and it's time for some monkey business. All right, Solana Accelerate. All right, this is one of the most actively marketed event by the foundation so far, and this is highly coveted as the event to be in. And of course, that's just second to Solana Solstice. And that's one event that we have been actively working to put them together. And we'll share it with you a little bit more about that as well later on. Well, onward to our favorite section of the newsletter, which is the monkey content. One tweet by Papi Chulo stood out really well. I guess is biased because he is a not exactly a good monkey, but he is very active and a very good monkey, I guess. He's one of our most active contributor and one of the most instrumental folks as well, helping us put together Monkey Ventures. And according to this very wise monkey, Solana is a strategic USA reserve. SMB is the PFP of America. I guess that's kind of the alpha that he was sharing. But most importantly, I think this section, what is really heartwarming is always checking out like the Return to Monkeys content. But what is even more impressive is the whole idea if why return if you have never left. But of course, it's always great to welcome new monkeys to the family. Especially one post that stood out as well is from Hawk. It's been a long time coming, but glad joining the gang. Solana, NB as well, SMB. My understanding is that we reject humanity and return to monkey. I think that is a perfect understanding. And of course, aside from our amazing monkey PFP, people switching up their monkey PFP, is essentially all our monkey meetups, as we mentioned as well. Balkan monkeys spotted in Belgrade. Shout out to BBs as well, always doing the great work. She's always actively trying to help us bring monkeys together across Europe, especially. No matter where she goes, I can literally feel her heartbeat pumping MonkeDAO more than anything else. Sometimes I do doubt if she's actually human, vampire, or maybe she's just a monkey. And I'm quite convinced that she is quite literally just a monkey. And of course, shout out to Abs as well. Abs, hosted the UK Monkey Meetup. Lots of fun seeing monkeys get together. It's a smaller group, a very cozy group, most importantly. But that's where quality conversations always take place. Mad Noise as well, putting the MonkeDAO on top of the karting leaderboard on the opening day of my home track. Wow. And of course, Kawabunga Jones is not only a good monkey who organizes a very good playlist of monkey music, good vibes. He is apparently also the Vancouver organizer for monkeys to get together. So thank you for doing that, Kawabunga Jones. Well, Ben Dog Monkey. Okay, very interesting. I've seen Ben switch his Twitter ID for at least 1,000 times now. He was like Ben Bottle, he was like maybe like Ben.so, like Ben.69, Ben.42, and now he finally chooses to be Ben.monkey. Please stop changing your name, Ben. This suits you the best. But those stickers really stand out. I do want to also take a quick moment to recognize Maurice for his contribution to the Build with MonkeDAO team. Maurice, together with Benny, helped build the foundation for what we now know as the Build with MonkeDAO program. That V1 has went through a lot of different iteration, and it was not easy at all. Setting up the Build with MonkeDAO, they had to sort of set up a lot of new guardrails, new processes, new BAU processes, especially new SOP. But eventually, both Maurice and Benny basically built the Build with MonkeDAO program from 0 to 1. So shout out to Maurice as he transitioned out to continue pursuing his other new exciting adventures, and Benny who will be staying on to continue help us build out what the future of the Build with MonkeDAO V2 program would look like alongside Moonsettler. So shout out to them both regardless. All right. So if you need a reminder, let it be gently known that MonkeDAO has established a strategic monkey reserve. Now, what has already been known is that there are 200 Gen 2s at the very least. Now, how many Gen 3s are there remains a question mark, but we do know that it is at least 300. So stay tuned. We are very excited as well. None of us know the number. Basically, we don't do anything at all. We just, accumulate monkeys. That's the alpha. All right. So this is it for this week's monkey content. As a general reminder, when Ordino's Monkey Reserve, there is something pretty exciting. That's all I can say. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. Next week, hopefully, is going to be a fun week. And you should, well, if the timeline works out, we should have something exciting to share with everybody. All right. So transitioning to the next phase of like the newsletter, just the DAO services wise reminder that MonkeDAO do have the Monday Monkey Spotlight event. I'm getting stuck with my own tongue here. Definitely nothing illegal. What exactly does the DAO offer? The Monday Monkey Spotlight essentially is a platform that has been carved out for us to be to basically welcome our monkey builders to come up and share about anything and everything that they're working on. Because of the huge concentration of builders, especially, and the most recent one we have two projects. Mavericks, as well as Fleet and Dog Fun. Very interesting name there. All right, and of course, as we highlighted as well, built with MonkeDAO, feel free to go check it out. And I'm getting a lot of text here, but I'm trying to convince myself that none of this is exactly relevant. But maybe I'm missing out something. Is holding my monkeys against my will. Okay, very interesting. Point noted. All right, so as a reminder as well, Monkey Music, Monkey Ventures, these are two sort of extension of the MonkeDAO community. What we can share is that we are going to be actively working towards aggregating the whole MonkeDAO ecosystem together. And that's like the biggest project that Cersei, as well as the rest of the team will be working on brainstorming on how to put it all together. But eventually, the monkey ecosystem, is the biggest move that we are trying to sort of work on within the short term. Finding a way to make sure that the build with MonkeDAO, Monkey Ventures, and any fun extension of MonkeDAO as well will continue to be a huge ecosystem altogether within the MonkeDAO family. All right, so that's it. The 160th banana split that the amazing newsletter team has put together. Continues to be really, really impressive that they have put it together, for the last 160 week. Now is also a gentle reminder to everybody to let you know that the daylight saving is going to be ending next week. So just take note, if you are not living in North America, please take note that the town hall timing will basically have a 1 hour change. For our folks from living in Asia, for example, it is at least a 1 hour forward. So, if you're in Singapore, Malaysia, for example, instead of 1 a.m., you will basically have your town hall at 12 a.m. instead. All right. So that's it. Just a gentle reminder of the daylight saving time. And next out is going to be something pretty exciting. We're going to bring out Death Majesty to share with us the appointment of the Gen 3 Observer. GM Death, whenever you're ready.
What's up, everybody? GM. Yes, the board, after a week, it's been so hard. We had amazing people try and go for the Gen 3 Observer position, and it was really hard to really pick between, I believe it was 5 of you. You guys seriously are all amazing, and we were able to come to a consensus. So, little drum roll. We want to welcome Santi as our new Gen 3 Observer for this epoch. So, congratulations, Santi. Everybody give him a warm welcome. I think we just actually brought him up. So, Santi, congratulations. I'm super excited for you to take the torch and make this epoch really exciting. And what better way to start it off after we acquired the most amazing Grail monkey that we can now use in all kinds of initiatives. So super exciting. Congratulations. And I can't wait to work together this epoch.
Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Just real quick, so everybody knows, I've been in the DAO for a couple of years now. I am a big Gen 3 advocate. I love the concept behind the design. I love the collection. I love the community. I'm happy to be able to continue to contribute. I was able to meet Dev. I love Dev. I think it's going to be an exciting year. And just thank you to the board and to the executives for the opportunity.
All right, welcome Santi once again. Very excited to have you, to be part of the Gen 3 Observer and the leadership team now. We look forward to continue working with you in ensuring that the Gen 3 collection, the Gen 3 collective, the voices and the different representations can be also, conveyed across the many strategic initiatives that we're embarked on as well. Welcome to the family now. All right, and of course, this isn't exactly a usual, outgoing shout out, but Dev Majesty, of course, as the very, very first Gen 3 observer, has navigated a lot of challenges itself. Having seen firsthand, some of the key challenges, that continues to, bug the decision making process. So she's very well familiar with the nuances that continues to have to be considered throughout the process. And I'm sure, Dev Majesty, will be more than happy to continue working with Santi as well throughout this process. But also, want to do a big shout out to Dev Majesty to thank her for also laying a very, very strong foundation for the Gen 3 Observer role as well. So give her a tag, send her some love if you haven't already done so. And of course, please amplify the tweet that Cersei just put out as well. Let the whole world know and let them all come and welcome Santi together as the Gen 3 Observer. Now, alongside that, I just wanted to also, similarly echo Dev's point. There were a lot of great candidates, the 5 individual, and I've seen firsthand, how the board has had to deliberate across like different candidates and different individuals. And it was definitely not an easy decision, but nevertheless, we want to thank everyone who, self-nominated, put yourself out for the position most importantly. All right, we look forward to, definitely continuing having everyone, continuing to contribute in different ways, even if it may not be for one specific role. All right, so next is going to be a bunch of events. Most importantly, this is going to be a reminder of the Matsumoto Winter Arc event. Take note that, the Super Team Japan team is organizing an event in Tokyo next week. The exec team will be in town as well. We look forward to supporting them, across some of the strategic activations that we will be doing. And take note that there is also a Monkey Side event happening on the 12th. So if you are in town, be sure to sign up for it. And the first week is going to be a bunch of like strategic events, like side events and whatnot. And then the second week, there will be a build station as well. From MonkeDAO side, Moon Settler will also stay for the second week to be part of the build station. So he will be there. If you guys do find yourself in Tokyo and do want to interact, with us, just take note that Moon Settler will be in town. Feel free to hang out with him, across the 2 weeks or so. All right. So that's it, the Matsumoto Winter Arc happening across, March 10 all the way to March, I think that's like 24 or 23rd. All right. So next up, this is related to the SMRT's Gen 3. I'm not sure if we will have Cersei come up here and chat a little bit about this point. Cersei, I will let you give it a go at, maybe doing it as vague as you can, because I know, a couple of pictures have been blurred out. So let's see what is the best way we can leave this as vague as possible. But it sounds like we do have something lined up for next week as well. So Cersei, if you are able to come up, give us a couple of hints, that would be super helpful.
Hello everyone. Yes, I think Jeremy says it's next week, but the news from MonkeDAO might come out 2 weeks later. Next week we'll be announcing something that you guys probably already know. You can see it on the screen. But I guess the hint for all of you is that a reserve don't only consist of NFTs. Yeah, I think that's about as much as I can say, and you probably can guess. Okay, I'm not sure if you can guess, but if you see what's on the typical reserve, you guys can kind of predict and yeah. So yeah, stay tuned.
I think we need to pull her down the stage right now. All right, just kidding. Thank you, Ceci. Appreciate the help there. All right, so that's it for now. Stay tuned. We're pretty excited about this. Next up is going to be a quick mention around the Accelerate pre-sale. Take note that we do have discounted tickets exclusively for monkeys. We've secured a very, very decent deal where you will likely get around like 20 to 25% off. So here is the post specifically related to the Accelerate ticket. Check it out. Accelerate pre-sale discounted tickets. Take note that because this is a pre-sale, there's a need for us to hit at least like 20 to 25 tickets that is purchased before we can actually get that organized. So as of now, I think there's maybe just a handful of tickets that were transacted for now. But you should be able to get at least $100 in savings. So if you do plan to be in town for Accelerate anyway, why pay full price when you are part of MonkeDAO and you get a discounted price? All right. So feel free to go check it out. Just take note, the link is actually shared in the RL announcement channel. If you are interested, please try to secure it ASAP. We will most likely start organizing it, maybe towards the end of this month or so, because we still do have some time. As long as it hits the required level, we will be able to organize it. But otherwise, if it does fall short a little bit as well, we'll try to, see if, we can still get that organized. Otherwise, take note that all your funds will be safe. If, it ends up not hitting the minimum required number of tickets, we will make sure that all individuals can be refunded as well. All right. So feel free to go check it out. We also link the Accelerate website as well if you guys are interested and you're curious about the dates, what's going to happen, etc. The link is linked there. All right. So next is going to be a lot about events, but instead of telling you about the events, why don't we give you a way to be a part of it? So let's bring up Super Simon to chat about the list of events and also the list of gated Telegram groups that have been set up for you to be a part of.
Cool. Thanks, Jamie. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Welcome to Town Hall. Always a good time. Hey, Benny. Hey, Dev. Hey, Cowabunga Jones. I'm here to talk about the next few months of monkey events. I just posted in the chat the global verified monkeys only before I start. Hey, Santi. This is token gated, so you need to connect your Telegram account to your Matrica account. Go to matrica.io, connect Telegram. It takes like 2 seconds. If it says expired, it's because you haven't connected it yet. That's great UI, I know. But we'll work on that with Matrica. So let's keep going. Hi, BBs. Hi, Solus. Hi, Jenny Jen. Hi, Ben. Hello, everybody. I'm going to keep going through this. So first up, we do have Monkeys at GDC, March 17th. Join that group if you're going to GDC. Right after that is the Paris Blockchain Week. So we've got a group set up for that. I think a lot of Parisians and French monkeys and surrounding area are going to be joining that one. After that, on April 25th, is Crossroads 25. If you haven't been, I think this is the 3rd or 4th year running. Really well-established Solana conference in Istanbul. Definitely check that one out if you're in the area and join the monkey group. Consensus Toronto, May 14th to 16th, right after that one. This is my hometown, so come hang out in Toronto. If you're in Canada, North America, Europe, or even Asia, come over to Toronto for Consensus. We're going to be doing a lot of really big things in Toronto for May 14th to May 16th. And even come a bit earlier if you want to. Come hang out with all the Toronto monkeys. There's like 50 of us here. I think we're like the second largest local chapter. After that, of course, is the Accelerate New York City. You've probably seen lots of pushes from the foundation and various Solana accounts around the May 19th to 23rd activation happening in New York. So definitely join the monkeys at Accelerate New York if you're going there. After that is the APAC Solana Summit. The last one in Malaysia with Akale was fantastic. This one is in Vietnam. Join the monkeys at APAC Solana Summit 25, June 5th. After that is Apex Budapest, June 21st. The first Apex in Mexico City was fantastic. I think there's one next week in South Africa. Hi, what's up?
Hey. No,
hi, Santi.
Go ahead.
Okay, you're interrupting me. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for the interruption. Fantastic work as a Gen 3 observer so far, Santi. Really appreciate you when floor price go up. Up next is the Solana Solstice NFT NYC. Monkeys at Solana Solstice, June 24th. Join that group if you're going to be there. It's going to be a great time. Everyone knows NFT NYC has always been a staple in MonkeDAO's history. And join the group. Come hang out. When Monkey Hotel, I think the Monkey Hotel link was just posted, or maybe it's talked about the next slide. If anybody doesn't know, the Monkey Hotel is always the alpha at NFT NYC and always the alpha at Breakpoint. Last one is Island DAO 3.0. We don't have a date for this one yet, so I just put it in there. Island DAO 1 in Greece was fantastic experience. Island DAO 2 in Thailand was also a fantastic experience and a great monkey vibe. And the third one was just kind of teased. So join the monkey group if you're going to be going to Island DAO 3.0 sometime this summer. That's it. That's just the next 3 months. I'm sure I'm missing something. If I am missing any major events, let me know. I'll create a group. We can make some monkeys go in there. I'll add to the main IRL Telegram's Discord channel. And then there's also the local chapters. I think we have 15 to 20 local chapters and their local gated Telegram groups. Let me know if you want those added to the master list in Discord as well. I think that's basically it. I'm going to catch up on all of the messages that I've been ignoring. Hi Hanko, hi Double Speeds. I'm gonna keep going until Jemmy cuts me off. Hi Jemmy, hi Dev again, hi Cowabunga Jones, Moon Settler, Benny again. Okay, Kev. Okay, that's it. Okay. Thank you everybody. Join the Telegram groups. If it says expired, please connect your Telegram to your Matrix. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you, Santi. Oh, sorry, that was Simon. I forgot that for a minute. Okay. Guess the Gentry Observer, syndrome is definitely kicking in. All right, thanks Santi and Simon. I guess appreciate the both of you for coming up and sharing more about the IRL events for us. I look forward to seeing Santi getting our chats for us alongside Simon, most importantly. And I think Simon specifically mentioned about something related to the NYC Solstice Hotel. So it's now time to talk about the most exciting event that is getting cooked on right now of the year 2025. Stroll, GM, whenever you're ready. I see that you have already unmuted yourself. So let the monkey spirit run wild right now. Oops, did somebody pull Stro off the stage? I guess he definitely, was in a little bit of a tricky situation. I literally have no idea why he just rugged himself. But Stro, I hope you are safe. Yes. All right. Thanks a lot, Stro. This is arguably the first time Stro made it to town hall with his audio actually working after like literally a month of being shadow banned for God knows what reason. So he is super excited that he has finally made it up the stage, and I am just literally helping him tell the world that he was very excited for today's town hall, and that's it. All right, just take note. I do want to echo that as well. This is quite literally the best price for the Monkey Hotel. I know that for these events, it is very, very common that towards the last minute, people will start booking their rooms. But specifically for this, especially, there's a chance that we could ask for more. But even if we do want to pay more, there's a chance that it could already be fully booked out just because word has already gotten out that MonkeDAO has somewhat tried to do a block booking here. And we heard that certain committees may also be trying to organize something similar, which is not exactly a bad idea, but just take note that as, of course, demand goes up, price is likely to follow as well. So if you want the best price, I think arguably this is one of the best deal that is available. And this could be probably even cheaper than the one that we got last year. So that's a big W for you and for us. All right. So we'll see you guys in MYC in June. But for now, we'll bring out Cersei to talk a little bit about partnership before we get ready to welcome any new monkeys and send the good vibes. Cersei, whenever you're ready, feel free.
GM, can you help me add Jitoshi to the partnerships? But hello everyone, we have a bunch of partnerships coming up, which I won't spoil it for now, but for this week, we would like to invite Jitoshi that has been chatting with our monkeys in the Cube partnership group. So I'll let him share a little bit more about how this partnership works, because I'm sure some of you may be confused, like why is there another Telegram group chat? We have so many Telegram group chat, and what will we exactly be getting, and how can I have some shit? Yeah, we kind of push stuff backwards, but yeah, every week there's something exciting. But yes, Jitoshi, please accept the invite, and I'll hand the mic over to you.
Hey, what's up, guys? G
Hello.
Monkey, what's up? Hey, so nice to meet everybody. Big fan of the SMB community for a very long time. Yeah, so really excited to talk to you guys about this partnership that we have going. I'm sure some of you are aware, some of you aren't, but I'm just gonna give I think maybe I'll start with just kind of explaining what Cube Exchange is, isometric, and what I'm doing at Cube, and then how does that fit into this partnership that we have with MonkeDAO. So for those who don't know, Cube is a hybrid exchange that was launched last year. It's founded by Bartosz, who was one of the engineers who actually built the NFT standard on Solana. So he originally came from Solana Labs. He's an OG monkey as well. I have no idea how many he holds, but he definitely has a few. And yeah, we are currently live all around the world. But there's still restrictions in the US and in Europe and other regions that other typical regions. However, we're doing a big US rollout coming very soon. Right now, we only offer spot, and actually today, we also have perps coming as well. There's a lot of things that Cube Exchange has planned to offer. We're really starting to look at ourselves as a one-stop shop for all type of financial instruments. So right now it's just cryptocurrencies, but I'm sure you guys can speculate on like what else can come from that. We are U.S. based out of Chicago as well, and this actually just kind of came across my desk this morning. But we have a TG app called Huddle High, where it's basically like a mini game where you can like stack, where you can like play this mini game and you can basically like farm blocks. And for people who don't know what blocks are like the reward. They're kind of like the reward points for our entire ecosystem. I think like the best way to compare, the best example to like explain them is kind of like Magic Eden Diamonds, right? So right now, there's a Telegram app with this mini game. However, today we're launching in-app trading, so you'll be able to trade. You'll be able to have like the full use of our Cube Exchange web app all through the Telegram a mini app Huddle High. So you'll be able to go to a different part of the app and you'll be able to trade spot there directly. And we're launching a big prize pool for this launch today. It's a bit of a soft launch because it's, a lot of the stuff is still in beta. However, all of the monkeys who are in the TG will be able to have access, including like any of you guys as well. I think it's just easier for everyone to just get into the TG, read the directions. We'll share the announcement there when it goes out in 3 hours. And yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do after this is, we have a dedicated prize pool for this entire launch. But I will work on getting, some additional rewards for monkey holders that participate in this. But yeah, this is all really exciting. I'm really excited for all the stuff that we're rolling out. It's been a bit of a slow burn, but that's kind of because, I'm sure for the US people here, the regulatory environment has not been very fair to crypto companies. So it's been a bit of a slow grind. But I will say this: everyone will be able to trade in this competition that we're launching today. It doesn't matter where you are. So that's alpha. You just got to get into the TG and wait for the announcement and just fill out all and just follow all the welcome message directions. That pops up as soon as you go in. So that's the whole exchange. The next big thing and what blocks is really tied to is isometric. Isometric is SVM layer 1 that is being launched by the Isometric Foundation, and and the partnership that we have with MonkeDAO is in regards to the ISO token, which is the native gas token for isometric blockchain. So there will be an allocation for monkey holders, and really our ask in regards to this partnership is this, showing support. You guys have by far the most OG, strongest community in all of Solana, possibly all of crypto. I don't know, I've never been over to Ethereum and shit, but I know how the monkeys roll. And this is the reason why I really wanted to make sure we secured this partnership with you guys really early on, because we want to make sure to kind of maximize all the value that can be captured on both ends. Really this partnership is just focused on getting you guys to use products that I truly believe are cutting edge. There's a lot that goes into what makes our exchange different, and also what's going to make this L1 different. And I, on the other end of things, we really want to see support from MonkeDAO by participating in, and using the products, but as well as showing love on social media. And we do, in the Telegram, we do weekly quests where we give out blocks and loot boxes that contain blocks, as well as cash prizes to people that just participate in the weekly quest. It's completely optional, but it's just another way to just basically passively or very easily earn more rewards, and just to get more acquainted with this entire ecosystem that we're building. So just quick recap, we have a hybrid exchange, US based. we have a Telegram mini app, which has this game Hodl High, which you can farm blocks on. But we're also launching the trading feature today, where everyone will be able to trade spot on. And we have Isometric, which is our SVM layer 1, which prioritizes interoperability. I won't get into the technicals here, but yeah, that's the quick TLDR. I want to, maybe if there's any questions or if there's anything I missed, Cersei, I would love to, maybe just answer some questions really quick, if it's cool.
Yeah, I think if anyone has any questions, the best way to do it is to join the Telegram. So it's like, even if you don't remember your questions like if you don't have any questions right now, or you have any questions in the future, just join the Telegram, and Jitoshi or the Cube team will be there to help you to answer all your questions about Cube. But yes, if anyone has any questions, feel free to just type in chat as well. But oh my god, I just see my face. There's no questions. If that's the case, thank you so much, Jitoshi, for sharing more about Cube. Please join the Telegram and you can get more information. And it just happened that Benny is back right when Jitoshi is done speaking. I don't know what's happening, but yes, I'll hand the mic back to you, Jeremy.
All right. Thank you, Sasi. Thank you as well, Jitoshi, for taking time to join us this week and sharing more about the partnership, especially. Again, Jitoshi is still here as well. If you're interested and you have any questions, another way is to just, DM him directly, or, quite literally join the Telegram group that Sasi has already shared. All right. So just take note. Let's see if we have any more new monkeys. If we do have new monkeys in the room, we would love to invite you to come up and say hi. If you are new to MonkeDAO, feel free to tag myself or tag any one of the team. We'll be happy to bring you up to do a quick intro of yourself. Otherwise, if there are no new monkeys, we will be doing one final call out, and then we get ready to send the group vibes out so that everybody can get ready to welcome the weekends, most importantly. All right. One final call. Yes, no worries. I think I had a DM earlier that, the fellow monkey is new, but he's not able to join us today. So no worries. You can always join us because we are always here every Friday. All right. So with that, we are ready to pretty much, send the great vibes. We have TD77 here. Shout out to him for being our resident DJ. Appreciate everyone for taking time out of your precious Friday to join us. Most importantly, without further delay, we wish you an amazing weekend, and may all the great vibes be with you and your loved ones.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. To pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, 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 up.